Breaking news from Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bill Ritter in the Eyewitness Newsroom. Following the breaking news this afternoon, a big mess for people trying to get out of town for the 4th of July holiday. Port Authority bus terminal now shut down. All service to New Jersey suspended, all because of an accident in Union City involving a garbage truck launched over an overpass and onto I-495 westbound. 17 people hurt, 3 critically. Big delays, huge delays of the outbound Lincoln. It remains open, but drivers are urged to use the Holland Tunnel or the George Washington Bridge to get to New Jersey from Manhattan. Take a live look again at the Port Authority Manhattan, where, to repeat, the terminal is shut down. No buses leaving there. We're going to have more on ABC-7 NY. Back to our special, digital special. Bus service suspended to New Jersey from Port Authority after that accident that you just saw on Eyewitness News. A huge, let's take a picture of that if we could. Again, I'm Bill Ritter in the Eyewitness Newsroom with this digital special on ABC-7 NY. A garbage truck in New Jersey getting into an accident on a service road that leads to the Lincoln Tunnel into Manhattan. And if you just take a quick look at that, we're pulling back. There's the garbage truck on the bottom there. It got in an accident. You're seeing the backward trail. You'll see a car right there. It got into that accident with a car and then veered over the overpass onto I-495. There's the white car it crashed into I-495 westbound lanes heading to the New Jersey Turnpike. Everything westbound getting into the Lincoln Tunnel is backed up into Manhattan, and once you're through the tunnel into New Jersey, they're getting off at Union City on side streets. You can just imagine there were so many people. The market closed at 1. People are getting out of town for the long holiday weekend. Starting tomorrow, and they wanted to start tonight. This is a live picture from Port Authority Terminal in Midtown Manhattan, and it is shut down. They're not letting people really get in there anymore. There are people there, but every bus shut down in and out of the bus terminal because you can't get into New Jersey through buses right now. It's just too crowded. Huge delays on this getaway. Let's start with our traffic reporter, Alex Lee, who is watching all this as well. And Alex, you couldn't ask for a worse time for this to happen.
No, you really couldn't. I mean, this is when everyone's getting out of work early for the holiday weekend, so it's just really a mess. Everybody already en route to that outbound Lincoln Tunnel, so now it is totally closed off to traffic. Buses already en route from the Port Authority were allowed to leave. This is according to New Jersey Transit, but once those buses that I'm now seeing on the camera heads through the Lincoln Tunnel, once they're through, they're saying that's it. As you've mentioned, Port Authority now completely shut down for any buses that were not already en route. Now we've seen a few cars also squeeze through there. That was cars that got into the bus lane. So the furthest you can get, though, once you're through that outbound Lincoln Tunnel in New Jersey on 495 is Park Avenue in Weekhawken, and that's where they shut it down. Everybody diverted off either before there or Park Avenue. That's the very furthest you can get because, as you mentioned, Bill, 495 completely closed down because of this garbage truck. So this is going to mess with inbound bus service. Of course, you know, those buses go in, turn around, and get out. Those delays on inbound bus service already up to 30 minutes. Now, if you're heading for the outbound Holland instead, it's going to be at least 1 hour, and that is growing by the minute. Also starting to get pretty bad at the George Washington Bridge, Jersey bound, of course, all the approaches, West Side Highway, Harlem River Drive, even the D and the Cross Bronx just slams now getting to the outbound George. Everybody heading there instead. My advice would be to go for the train or the ferry. Those are going to be your best bet.
Yeah, trains look pretty good right now. There's no delays on the train services getting under on those tracks. But there are only 3 ways to get to New Jersey from Manhattan if you're driving, and that's the George and the Holland and the Lincoln. And right now, they're all a mess, and all because of what you're seeing on your digital screen. And I don't know if you're watching this as well, but Alex, let me just tell you, if you're looking at this on our website, they are actually trying to lift this car up, and I don't know if this bridge, there's a tow truck on the other side. I don't know if this overpass is structurally sound. You can see the concrete, really messed up there. It's all cracked and barely holding on. I don't know what the structural integrity of that overpass is after that garbage truck went over the overpass.
Right, of course, and of course the concern with the how much it's going to be able to support them pulling that garbage truck up is for the cars down below. and also for anybody up on those local roads by Palisade Avenue and 30th Street where it came from. So it's just going to be the place. I think the blanket statement here is just stay away. You're just not going to want to head to that part of New Jersey right now if you're not already.
Maybe it's a tough thing to say, Alex, but maybe delay your out-of-town visit just for a little bit until all this clears up. Alex Lee, thank you very much. And as we were talking, I see that the tow truck that was there, you're right, maybe it just lifted it up a little bit to get some cars going there, but it's not there anymore. So they decided, perhaps wisely, not. The truck is on the right now. It was facing it perpendicular, straight ahead. It was facing it, trying to lift it up, and I think maybe they decided not to do it, at least right now. Alex Lee, thanks for weighing in on this, the expert traffic reporter that really nailed down what was backed up and what wasn't. Alex, thanks very much. We want to turn to Eyewitness News reporter Mike Marza, who is in Midtown. Mike, and I hope you can hear me. I see you. Where are you exactly, and what's it like there? It looks like there are no cars coming around where you are.
Yeah, Bill, not a good sight, especially on the eve of 4th of July as people are trying to make their way off of the island of Manhattan. We are at 42nd Street and 11th Avenue, and you can see the traffic now being diverted away from the entrance. The outbound Lincoln Tunnel is shut down on July 3rd in the afternoon. Not the words that these people want to hear, as they are now stopped in traffic. As we swing around here, Brian White, our photojournalist behind the camera today, and this backup stretching all the way, in my estimation, now into the 20s. Again, we're at 42nd and 11th Avenue. As we take a look here real quick, so he's waiting. A lot of people frustrated here trying to figure out how they're going to get to New Jersey. Sir, we're live on Eyewitness News. There was a crash in New Jersey, and that's prevented people from crossing through the Lincoln Tunnel. Where are you headed, and what are you trying to do?
New Jersey.
So what's your plan of attack right now?
I don't know. I don't have no idea. I just see the closing. I don't know what's the problem. Where's the crash? In New Jersey?
On 495. What are you trying to do today?
I'm going to Secaucus. I deliver mail to the post office here in New York City.
Take the George or the Lincoln or the Holland.
It's gonna be bad, man.
Well, so Bill Ritter is offering a word of advice: the George Washington Bridge or some other avenue. There are only three ways, as you know.
I'm gonna use the Hanel Tunnel because George Washington Bridge is far away. Right. So I'm gonna try to use the tunnel. Hopefully I find the way easy, not too much traffic, so I'll be home by 5 o'clock.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, Mike, I want to get this right.
Story here. People coming up to 11th right here and trying to figure out, okay, so now the tunnel is closed, and that reduces your chances of getting to New Jersey by 33%, as we know. One of the three options closed down. We talked about the Port Authority bus terminal also shut down right now. In fact, they're closing the doors so people can't even use those buses that largely service those passengers headed to New Jersey. So, Bill, a lot of people hitting a roadblock here, literally and figuratively, and some of them working, as we heard from that gentleman, some people trying to make their way out for the holiday as well. Bill.
Mike, I want to reiterate, because you broke some news there. For the first time, we're hearing that the Lincoln Tunnel is shut down westbound. We were told that it was staying open, and until it just happened, I think it was staying open, and they were diverting traffic once you got out of the tunnel, the Jersey side, into Union City on the service streets. It just became, I guess, too backed up. But you're saying it is now shut down. You cannot get into the Lincoln Tunnel westbound, right?
Yeah, in fact, Bill, take a walk with me right here as we take a walk, because we can do that on 11th Avenue right now because this lane is shut down. So all this traffic at the entrance at West 42nd Street is being diverted around what would be the entrance to the Lincoln Tunnel. And these police officers here are breaking the news to people as they're stopped at this stoplight that, in fact, the outbound Lincoln Tunnel right here at 42nd, they're not going to be able to go through that right now because it is shut down, and it's unclear when that will change.
Well, my brother, you told the newsroom, too.
One other thing.
Yeah.
One other thing that I will point out to you, Bill, is we've seen this in the past couple of minutes. Emergency vehicles trying to make their way down 11th Avenue are having a difficult time because of all the traffic, so they're trying to just push everybody out of the way so they can service whatever call that they're being called to do. But obviously not the sight that a lot of people want to see here.
No, that's for sure. And I'm sure the emergency vehicles are also trying to get, don't forget there were 17 people hurt, 3 of them critically. And you be careful too, Mike, because a motorcycle just went very, very close to you as it tried to whiz by. So you just be careful out there. Thanks and also for the breaking news that Mike Marza just reporting. Lincoln Tunnel westbound now closed. It was open, but going very slow go to try to get to Union City. So thanks to Mike Marza, thanks to Alex Lee for the traffic update. It is a mess out there, all because of that garbage truck that did a flying leap, a crashing flying leap over the overpass, the Palisades Avenue overpass over 495. It was trying to go on the service street up above to the eastbound 495 through the Lincoln Tunnel. Instead, it got in a crash and then launched over the overpass down onto the westbound 495. That shut it all down. 17 people hurt, 3 of them critically. And for the people who are trying to get out of town into New Jersey from Manhattan on this holiday weekend getaway for the 4th of July, a long holiday, this is bad news indeed. We're going to continue to follow this and bring you any late developments online at ABC7NY. And of course, coverage beginning in 50 minutes on Eyewitness News, first at 4. I'm Bill Ritter in the newsroom. Good luck. If you're one of those people stuck and are watching this right now, try not to get out of town, at least for a little bit while they clear this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tonight.